Hello and welcome to another video. Today I'm going to give you a tour of the purchase order entry screen. I'm going to show you some fields, the new grids, how to filter, and different functionalities now in Epicor Kinetic. So let's search for purchase order entry. I click at the top so it opens the Kinetic version. This is the new screen. Here are all the orders. These are the orders we have in this site. So if I already have in mind and know which purchase order I'm looking for, I can go directly and enter it in this field. For example, if I want 4160 and I know it's that one, I press tab and it will automatically take me to the purchase order. If I don't know the order number and I want to search for it, I can filter by open orders. I can see all of them here. I can see the ones that are closed, open, pending, rejected, unsubmitted, and recent records. The one I just opened will appear here because it is in recent records. Another important functionality is that if I want to search by supplier ID, supplier name, order date, and so on, I can use this filter here and start filtering the orders. For example, 4262 will appear there. Or let's say I want to search for all the orders from supplier ABC. Then all those orders will appear there. The same applies with supplier name, purchase point, if you use that field, or order date. Here it shows equal to, not equal to, is null, is not null, is in between, meaning I can use two dates here. For example, if I want to see from January 1st, 2025 to February 28th, 2025, it will filter all the orders that are within those dates. So here I can remove this filter. I can filter by open orders. If open is true, it means it is open. If open is false, then it is closed. I can also filter the ones that are void orders, approval status, and so on. Another important feature here is that we can customize the columns. So for example, let's say you're not interested in void order, line, or part number. You're only interested in this. We click save here, and as you can see, the columns were removed. If you want to move a column, you can do that as well. Once you get to the point where you are happy with how it looks, you can select Save Layout. So if I go back to the home page and then open it again, I'm going to have the layout I had saved. It is important to know that it is by user, so this will only apply to my user. Each user can make their own customizations and it does not affect anyone else. Now I'm going to show you what the header table looks like inside. The type of order, since there are different types and we can select several of them, the people who are the buyers, the date the purchase order is opened, the due date, the supplier's promised date, the currency, the rate type. Here we can also select different options, the supplier, the purchase point if you use it, and the address as well. We can enter different fields here, such as ship via. Here, for example, you select the payment terms, whether there is any discount. For example, if they give you a discount, if you pay within the first 30 days or whatever applies. FOB is also here, and these are also set up within Epicor. And here you can see the status of your order. It can be approved, unconfirmed, or confirmed, ready to process, or hold when it is paused. And here's the summary of the charges, whether there are any miscellaneous charges, whether taxes apply, and the total of the order. In this section, you can see the lines. So if you go back here to details, you can see the lines as a list, and here you can see each of the details. Here you will see the part, the type, whether it is manufactured or purchased, the description, and the cost as well. You can also see the miscellaneous charges and the releases. So Let's add a line here. For example, here you can buy for inventory, buy for other, buy material for a job, or buy for subcontract. So I'm going to buy one for inventory. I'm going to select a part. Here are all the parts. This is also customizable. So that's something nice about Kinetic. Each search can be customized. So I'm going to select this one and click OK. Here, you can select the revision in case there are several revisions for this part. I'm going to enter 5 pieces. And I'm going to enter 10 US dollars and we're going to save it. With this, the first release is created, which is for 1. If we want to create another release, we can put it here. We enter 2 here. Also for inventory, we can select the sites and the warehouses. The buy for can also be selected here, whether it is related to a project, to the project phase, to a sales order, and so on. Then we can save, and here we go. Here we're going to see the 2 releases. So here we can select the lines, and here we can select the releases. Our first release was for 5 pieces, and the second release was for 2 pieces. And that is a quick walkthrough of the new purchase order entry screen in Kinetic. Thank you for watching. See you in the next one.